Shani, hello. I am back with a bang, and thank you so much for hanging in there, my dear famo. I know I've been AWOL for quite some time, but you know, we all need to take a break every now and then so we can regroup and bring ourselves back towards ourselves. Surprisingly, I gained 2 new subscribers during my young hibernation period, and that motivated me to come back. So I'm back, and Baymax! If you're new to my channel, welcome, darling. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. The most important thing here is to engage, because this is all about sharing ideas, life experiences, and helping each other navigate through this hectic life thing. So hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, and tell the whole world about this channel. The Zan Zone is a Zen zone. Now, besides the fact that I've been away, spending some quality time with my bae, another reason for being so low-key is this coronavirus outbreak. Things have been hectic, to say the least. As most of you know, I currently live in China, which is the country where this wild epidemic stemmed from. Those who genuinely love and care for me have been reaching out and pleading with me to come back home to South Africa.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
Now, initially I was quite chilled because I didn't understand the severity of the virus, but as time went on, I realized that, my goodness, it is quite lit.
Stay home, no party, put on mask.
With symptoms of the coronavirus including coughing, sneezing, headaches, fever, etc. Our temperatures are constantly taken everywhere we go to make sure that, you know, we don't exhibit such symptoms, and that if we do, we combat the spread as quickly as possible. So shopping gets a bit tricky. This other time, I was at the grocery store and I sneezed. Like a normal sneeze, you know? You should have seen the reaction of the people there. It was wild.
That the people in power do have ideas as to what to do to better the conditions for women, but there is no proper and enough support to do that. She part of women's development events, but are not involved. Says those in charge of women's soccer must act.
Now remember, it's your responsibility as an individual to ensure that you don't make much contact with the outside world, because the less contact you make with other people, the slimmer your chances are of contracting the virus. So I hardly go out shopping as often as I used to, but when I do, I stuff my entire suitcase with everything you could possibly think of. Hence the weight gain, which is something we actually have to tackle ASAP Rocky. My goodness. Hey, Mr. DJ. Tag along with me, guys, as I go shopping. I have my entire suitcase with me because I hardly get to go shopping as often as I want to. So I need to make sure I stock up on everything that I'm going to need for the next maybe 2 weeks to a month. It'll depend on how much I can actually handle. But yeah, this is basically what's going on. We hardly get to go outside that much. I mean, it's not like we're prisoners. We decide whether we want to go out or not, but it's at your own risk because the situation is quite intense. But this is my city and it's not as bad as the others. So there's a bit of activity going on. As you can see, a lot of people are going shopping, making sure that they're sorted while they're indoors. And yeah, so I have my entire suitcase with me, and I'd like for you to tag along and join me on this journey. It's intense, guys. It's intense. Right now I'm wearing a mask and I'm wearing protective gear because I don't want to be exposed. So yeah, I just want to show you a young snippet or a young slice of what's popping during this whole corona outbreak situation. So everybody's trying to do some grocery shopping, and as per usual, this supermarket opens at 8 in the morning and closes at 9 p.m. But today everything is closed. A lot of people are panicking at this point, and a lot of shops and supermarkets and whatever it is, you name it, are closing down. So I can't do my grocery shopping, unfortunately. I just basically took a walk for sweet nothing. Look at this lady, she's very disappointed. I don't know who she's trying to call, because I just spoke to the security guard and he said, yeah, most shops are closed and we're just gonna have to wait until things die down. Like, this lady just went past, so I'm not sure what she thinks she's gonna achieve and why she thinks she's special. But everybody's just confused. Everybody's trying to break the rules and basically, because they're like, why? This place was open like 5 minutes ago, so what's going on? So we all don't know what to do at this point. We all came here ready to do our shopping, but unfortunately it seems like this social moya corona for sweet nothing. So I think I'm just gonna go spoil myself, get some McD's or KFC. I'll see what I can get, and I'll go do my grocery shopping elsewhere. And yeah, grocery shopping, so I'm just gonna spoil myself to some McD's. The menu looks divine. So the big supermarket down the road is actually closed and nobody has any idea when it's going to even open. So I resorted to coming here. So this was my only hope. And the shop usually opens around 8 in the morning up until 10 p.m. on weekdays and 8 till 9:30 on weekends. But since we're struggling right now, since we're going through this very rough patch, it apparently opens at 9 and closes at 5 p.m. and it is now 6:20 something p.m. So I'm a little bit late. I didn't manage to get any groceries today. I didn't manage to get any snacks or anything that I had planned to achieve, really. But I mean, I got to get some McDonald's, so I should be good for the night. And then I will try to do this again maybe tomorrow or the day after, because my goodness, this is so much admin. But I tried, hey, I tried. I had no idea the other store was closed, but at least now I am well informed. Alrighty then, we're trying to get some liquor for my lover's birthday celebration. Let's see. Okay, maybe or we can swerve and just go that way. But on a serious note, as devastating as this whole period has been, I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. And I always try to find a silver lining as well as a lesson in everything that happens, be it a pleasant situation or even a predicament. The silver lining for me is that I get to spend a lot of time indoors. Now, as much as I'm a social butterfly, I'm also quite introverted in a sense. I enjoy my personal space, my privacy, as well as a lot of peace and quiet. So I'd also describe myself as an ambivert. And I must say that this has been a mighty fine time for me to reflect and do some self-introspection as well as work on my personal goals. I also got to see those who genuinely care for me and those who are just there and who just want materialistic things. But when it comes to a matter of life and death, people go mute. With regard to lessons, I've learned to appreciate my health and my freedom a lot more. I remember I once told a friend that I'd actually like to go to jail just for the experience, you know. I've always wanted to just experience the life for a few days, a couple of hours even. But after experiencing this, I realized that no, I've been taking my freedom and my health and my life as a whole for granted. So this period has helped me experience a paradigm shift where I look at life with a different eye, more appreciation, and I'm super, super grateful for everything that I have, including the people around me who genuinely care for me and those who don't, because they push me, they motivate me, and they also show me that the devil is alive and he is at work. And if you are not strong enough, you will suffer. I constantly come across vile and disgusting comments from my fellow South Africans. I remember when the news broke out regarding the coronavirus outbreak, and I was appalled by everything that was said, coming from people I don't know and people that I actually do know, and I was just like, my gosh. It was mind-blowing. The very same people who constantly reach out to us people working and living or doing whatever it is we're doing overseas or in China in particular, those very same people were uttering things such as, what the hell did they think was gonna happen? Where were they going? Why didn't they stay in their home countries? They think they're better than everybody else. Let them stay there and suffer and even die there. Let them not come back here and infect us. Cleanse your hearts, guys. Cleanse your hearts. Although I understand that some comments were stemming from a place of fear, I just want to let you know that not everybody who's in China or in Asia has the coronavirus, guys. Just like not everybody who's in Africa has AIDS or TB or Ebola. You know, ignorance is not cute. Furthermore, those other comments stem from a place of hate, evil, pure jealousy, and that really broke my heart, because as much as I am aware that not everybody wishes you well and that not everybody who pretends to be happy for you, who pretends to care about you, genuinely does care for you, but just seeing that evil come to play, I was just like, this is wild. These people ask us, they beg us for jobs. These people know how difficult it is back at home. Please don't get me wrong, I would never bash my own people, but it's also important for us to call each other out when we're doing, like when we're diverting and when we're leading one another astray. Like, this is not on. There aren't any jobs. You guys are struggling when it comes to electricity. The quality of life is ridiculously expensive, yet some people have the nerve to ask, Yena aya kuini. I came here for the very same reason you're constantly reaching out to me, to get a job, to live a better life, to live the life of my dreams, which is exactly what's happening. So this hate that you're spewing, ask yourself, where is it coming from? Because it could never come from a good place, ever. Do better. Do better, my people. I love you. I love you. And ayiko indigota ikaya. I am proudly South African. I am proudly African. But do better. Now, the crazy part is that the virus has actually reached Africa, and South Africa in particular.
Ha ke tshabe AIDS, ke tshaba coronavirus. Ha ke tshabe AIDS, ke tshaba coronavirus. Seme o kreile tšhelete tenda, o ile China. Nanswenkela, ansendela di.
And it wasn't through people coming from China, but rather through people coming from Italy. But also the way my fellow South Africans are unbothered, like their level of unbotheredness is unmatched. Absolutely love how South Africans are able to find humor in anything and everything. But that's also my home. So I pray that everybody starts taking this seriously and everybody starts taking all the necessary precautions. Wash your hands. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Wash your hands. Normal contact, physical contact, just hold off on that a bit. And use your hand sanitizer, wear your mask, wear your gloves. Other people go as far as wearing protective gear. Do whatever it is you need to do to protect yourself, because nothing beats life. Nothing beats the blessing and the gift of life. And remember, we all need each other as people. I mean, the compassion and seeing other countries combining forces to initially try and help China combat this virus and find vaccines, and now to help each other sort this epidemic out is beautiful to see. I love to see it, honestly. So if we could just work together and put differences aside, but in fact actually embrace each other's differences and stop with the hate, stop with the jealousy, stop with just being dirty. Like, stop it. Like, cleanse your hearts, man, and just come together and we'll beat this thing together. We truly will. With that said, tiddle-do, baby.